Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. And I hope you are enjoying your weekend today. Yes. Now, if you check on how the things are unfolding in this country, as far as the issue of special service unit is concerned, you can start reading that there is possibility that this William Ruto regime might be in a process to hand maybe former DCI and even to an extent President Uhuru Kenyatta, the retired president. I'm saying this because Ruto ordered disbandment of the Special Service Unity at the office of DCI some time back when he took over power. And then after that, on Mashujaa Day, Ruto again ordered the speeding of the investigation into the conduct of the disbanded police unit. So those police who are working in that unit are supposed to be investigated. Because according to the claim that Ruto was saying, he was saying that these police officers have been used to kill Kenyans, innocent Kenyans in this country. So these officers have been has been accused of the extrajudicial killing and enforced disappearance. So after Ruto's order on Mashujaa Day, as we are speaking now, 21 Special Service Unit officers have been grilled by the detective from the Internal Affairs Unity of the National Police Service. And among these 21 officers who are being grilled, we have 2 chief inspector, 1 inspector of police, and then we have 3 officers of the rank of sergeant. Then we have 10 corporals and 5 police constables. These are the people who have been grilled on the allegation they are leveling on them. And actually they want to know, the investigators want to know what they know about the allegation that is being leveled against them. But now what is emerging? The emerging issue is that now these officers who are being grilled are now making claims that in whichever situation or whichever way they will be accused of maybe in being involved in certain activities, the fact remains that they were acting on an order. So the question we are asking, if the officers are saying that whether they were doing the right thing or wrong thing, what they were doing, they were only executing an order they have been given. So who was giving the order? Remember, they are working under DCI. Now you understand where we are heading to. And if you talk about DCI, then what next, or who is next after DCI? Before we continue with this conversation, just a quick request for those who are watching and they have not yet subscribed. My humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you will always get notified. Again, to all our channel subscribers, drop comment, and all our members, I must say thank you so much for unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. If you check on how this issue is going, you will learn that George Kinoti, the former DCI, there's no way he will avoid himself from being either grilled or named at the end of this process. Because the officers who have been grilled, the officers whom are being accused, have been working under DCI. And then this one brings in the issue of the Security Council. Security Council, of course, you know those people who normally sit in that council. And that council, of course, is always chaired by the president. So by then we had Uhuru Kenyatta, who was chairing that council. So where are they heading to? Is Ruto trying to suggest that they will end up leveling allegation against Uhuru Kenyatta and George Kinoti? Because then these officers are being given order and direction to follow. Their work, the way they were trained, is to follow instruction. As simple as that. But what I want to focus on is the importance of this unit. Before the SS unit, we had another unit that was being referred to as Flying Squad. So Uhuru came in, he disbanded the Flying Squad, and they created another force that they refer to as SSU, Special Service Unit. Even this Ruto who is making noise here, with time I will be vindicated. He will end up forming another unit that is going to work under him. If not, then this country will be heading into a wrong direction. Yes, to some extent, these officers end up killing wrongful people, but again, at some time, they do a very important job. I'm saying this because there are questions we can ask here. The first question is that since the past 10 years, to what level have we experienced terrorism attack on huge magnitude in this country? When Uhuru Kenyatta took over power. The truth of the matter, in as much we might have several, but not in that huge magnitude manner. So that you can put it on courtesy of this special service unit. Their work is to destroy any plan before it is being executed. Deal with those people who are notorious, the people who are in this plan, so that you destroy their plan as early as possible. Another question we can ask here: why is it that in the recent past we haven't heard of some notorious gang at the level of people like Gaza and the group, the teenagers, like what was trying to emerge in Coast region? Young teenagers trying to terrorize people in Kayole and their neighborhood. Why? We have never had these incidents. Some time back, you could not get at a country bus with your phone na upite pale peaceful. Simu yako itabaki kwa mikono ya hawa jamaa. But for a long time, we have not had these people. The issue of Michuki and the Kibaki, under Kibaki administration, to the effective of crackdown on Mungiki. Wamama walilia walipoteza watoto wao, lakini the pricing of Mungiki was silenced. It was suppressed. And even some people reformed. And because of that, Kenya is a peaceful country. So in as much Ruto would want to press so much on the police officers, what you should know is that the more you put them on corner, then the more you make these police officers to relax and take a back seat. Police officers might end up seeing people breaking the law and they keep quiet. Because they know the moment they will take an action, grilling is awaiting for them. They will be accused. Even by taking order, they will be accused. So is Ruto saying that officers should not take order when their seniors give these orders? Should they just keep quiet, refuse to take order? So where are we heading? Are we heading to a banana republic? Or is Ruto breeding anarchy in this country? That is the question. Because we are well aware, cutters of this police unit, at least so many criminal activities have been thwarted in this country. It has been silenced, and we can testify to this. So, in as much there are some issues that we can condemn, again, the president should look for another way to sort this one out, but not in public to earn political mileage. Because what we are seeing here is someone trying to earn political mileage. And at the end of the day, maybe he might be targeting someone like Kinoti and even the president, because these things were happening in the hands of that leadership. There's no any better way we can focus this issue into. We cannot point on another person. Because if these officers will say and they continuously claim that they were acting on order, whose order was that? And the Kinoti was working under who? Is it so much independent that we can say he's having that independence? No. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. So let us meet in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you.